Entrance door policy. This entrance door policy will prevent students on the bus from having access to an open bus door, while the driver and attendant are working to secure or release students in wheelchairs, safety vests, car seats, PCRs, etc. Loading a wheelchair. Using the door toggle switch to open and close the door. 1. Activate the amber traffic warning lights at the appropriate distance from a bus stop. 2. After coming to a complete stop and securing the bus, toggle the door switch to the fully open position, allowing the attendant to exit the bus. 3. Toggle the door switch back to the middle position to close the door without deactivating the red traffic warning lights, stop sign, and crossing gate. 4. After the wheelchair has been positioned and the wheelchair brakes applied, the driver will go to the front of the bus and move the toggle switch to the fully open position to allow access for the attendant. 5. Toggle the door switch back to the middle position. 6. Attend to the securement of the wheelchair and student. 7. After the securement process has been completed, toggle the door switch to the closed position before moving the bus. Unloading a wheelchair. Using the door toggle switch to open and close the door. 1. Activate the amber traffic warning lights at the appropriate distance from a bus stop. 2. After coming to a complete stop and securing the bus, attend to the release of the wheelchair and student with the attendant. 3. Make sure the wheelchair brakes are locked before heading to the front of the bus to open the door by moving the door switch to the fully open position, allowing the attendant to get off the bus. 4. Toggle the door switch back to the middle position to close the door without deactivating the red traffic warning lights, stop sign, and crossing gate. 5. Attend to the release of the student. 6. After the student is released, toggle the door switch to the fully open position to allow re-entry for the attendant. 7. Close the door fully before moving the bus. Entrance door policy. 2009 conventional bus. Unloading a wheelchair. Using the red override button to open and close the door. 1. With the master flasher switch on, activate the amber traffic warning lights by depressing the flasher on-off button at the appropriate distance from a bus stop. 2. After coming to a complete stop and securing the bus, push the door open button to allow the red lights, stop sign, and crossing gate to deploy. 3. Push and hold the red override and the door close button to close the door, leaving the red lights, stop sign, and crossing gate activated. 4. Attend to the release of the wheelchair and student with the attendant. Five. Make sure the wheelchair brakes are locked before heading back to the front of the bus to open the door by pressing the door open button to allow the attendant off the bus. 6. Press the door close button to close the door without deactivating the red traffic warning lights, stop sign, and crossing gate. 7. Attend to the release of the student. 8. After the student is released, press the door open button to allow re-entry for the attendant. 9. Press the red override button to deactivate the red traffic warning lights, stop sign, and the crossing gate before moving the bus. Entrance door policy. 2007 Transit small buses. The 2007 traffic warning system door switch will not close the door when the door switch is toggled back to the middle position after being in the fully open position like it does in the newer model buses. When the door switch is toggled to the fully open position at a bus stop, the door opens and activates the red traffic warning lights, stop arm, and gate. To close the door, the switch will need to be placed in the closed position, which will shut the door and cancel the red traffic warning lights, stop sign, and gate. The driver would need to then reactivate the amber traffic warning lights and toggle the door switch to the middle position, which will reactivate the red traffic warning lights, stop sign, and gate, keeping the door closed while the driver and attendant are working to secure students. Toggle the door switch to the closed position to cancel the traffic warning lights, stop sign, and gate. The newer model bus door switches will close the door, leaving the red traffic warning lights on, and the stop arm and gate deployed after moving the door switch to the fully open position, and then back to middle position. Schools. Loading. Make sure the door is closed when working with securement equipment. Unloading. All ambulatory students should be off the bus before working to release securement equipment. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact your supervisor or the training center at 703-658-3700.